Hey everyone, welcome back to another lesson here on the channel. Today we're going to be talking about one of the best ways to find products for your Amazon FBA store in 2022. I think a lot about product research and I do a lot of product research, but it wasn't until I started thinking about what's best for the future of my Amazon brand. What's going to lead to that $10 million acquisition of the brand itself? How can I structure my product research so that I'm actually building my brand. I'm not just aimlessly finding generic products. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. A little bit more structured, a little bit more advanced, but even if you're new, you should be able to follow along. So sure to stick around to the end so you don't miss that. Sure to like and subscribe down below. But other than that, guys, let's just get right into it. Right, so we're actually here in Opportunity Finder by Jungle Scout. I know I have been using Helium 10 a lot, but don't forget about this tool. This tool is awesome, and I use it all the time. I'm going to select some categories here. This tool is Jungle Scout's version of the keyword section of Helium 10. I don't know who did it first. It doesn't matter. But I've been using this since it came out, since the very first day that it came out. I remember it launched a couple years ago now. And ever since this came out, I pretty much don't even bother with product database. That's how good this tool is. It just completely revolutionized how I do product research. And in fact, with both Blackbox and this, I do it both with the keyword section. So I'm looking for, that's, I guess, tip one, would be look for what customers are searching for. Don't look for products that meet your criteria. Because getting an idea of where customers have an interest is a lot more important than just looking for generic sales numbers. You'll find products that sell $6,000 to $17,000 a month with under 100 reviews all over Amazon. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you can sell all those. So we'll come through here and we will select a few categories. Again, if you hear me sniffling or I sound a little congested, it's because I am, right? I'm a little sick. And just get that out of the way. The show must go on though. So this is kind of what the categories that I'll select look like. You can see they're kind of focused. Maybe we'll even get rid of that one. They're kind of focused around an area. And if this is a little broad for you, yet still, hone it in even more. I think of office products because a lot of what's really popular now, my business partner brought this up to me, is kind of home offices are blowing up now, and they're going to keep rising for the next couple of years because of what's happening in the world. And patio, lawn, and garden, tools and home improvement, and home and kitchen all tie into each other. They're all about the house. And then arts, crafts, and sewing is kind of like a homebound hobby. So with my brand that I'm building now, with my business partner, we really focus on that kind of home goods like store, like literally like the company Home Goods. It's kind of all that kind of stuff, right? It's everything from decor to kitchen stuff to stuff for outside in your garden and your home office. That's really what we're trying to build, is basically an e-commerce version of that. Minimum monthly units sold. Now stick around, right? If you've heard kind of this criteria before, it's not all going to be just categories and just monthly units sold. We're going to be getting to how to pick the products that actually make sense for you. I have this little rule. If you want to skip ahead a minute, go ahead, but you're doing yourself a disservice if you do, because there's some cool stuff we're going to cover here too. Monthly units sold, I don't like to really look for anything with less than 150. You could go down to 90, which is about 3 sales a day. 150 is about 5 sales a day, depending on the month. And that's really a great place to start. Now, a lot of you are probably thinking, I don't go anything less than 300. That's already a big disservice that you're doing to yourself right there, because you're only seeing products that sell 10 units a day. A lot of the best products could be $64.99, but you only sell 4 of them a day. So we'll go up to max. Again, put that around 1,000. This is really only going to be important if you have a specific budget that's rather low, or if you have $48,000 to start this with, you could afford to sell something that sells 2,000 units a month. That's fine. So monthly search volume, again, go relatively low, 650. We might even go up to probably about 6,000 there. Competition, we're going to pull it on medium, seasonality medium. Monthly price, we will go no less than 17. Go all the way up to 70, and then we'll go ahead and hit search. Now we're getting into the good stuff. So when I come through here, one thing I like to do right away Just sort this by the niche score backwards. Right now it's going highest to lowest, go lowest to highest. Cool, so now as I come through here, the tip I'm about to give you is what we're really gonna wrap up with, because you can look through here and you can click an unlimited number of times, but okay, so let's do dog leash holder for wall. This is really good. So notice that dog leash holder for wall doesn't necessarily apply to just one thing. It kind of does, or you could argue that, but it's not like garlic press. It's just one product. Dog leash holder for wall, there's room for interpretation. Is it one hook, or is it one that's specifically geared towards dogs? There's like dog tails on it. It says dogs on it, right? So there's that interpretation there, and there's quite a few different ways you can take this. Garlic press, if it's not for pressing garlic, then it's not going to work. So the reason that I like this, if you're going to take notes anywhere in this video, take it right now. Pick a market where you can foresee at least 3 products in it. I was reading Principles by Ray Dalio, and he's huge on triangulation. Cross-reference your ideas with other intelligent people that know what they're talking about that space, at least 2 other people. That's triangulation. You, someone else, and someone else. People that are smart that disagree with you. That's kind of where I got that idea. I was like, oh, kind of like the rule of 3s, right? So like triangulation, different points that all come together to get the truth. You can almost do that with a market. It's like if you can't find 3 products in there, it's not even worth entering. So what are you doing? Are you building brand, or are you just one-off product listing? If you're one-off product listing, go for the stuff that's just one thing and it works. I used to do that. Now what I focus on is areas where I can build a presence and take over the top of the page. So think about that the next time you pick your Amazon product market that you're going to be selling in. Don't just pick one product, pick a market that holds at least 3 products. So a little bit of a homework assignment for you. I encourage you to go down in the comments and just write Amazon FBA if you found a market that contains at least